All right, what's going on, kings, queens, and phenomenal beings? It's me, your recidivism specialist and reentry coach, Coach T, here checking in day 39 of the grind of my felon to phenomenal journey 2024, on a mission to level up in 3 areas of my life. And today we're going to talk about the book. So, got the introduction done, working on it, working on part 1. Part 1 is titled, How Did I Get Here? And when you think about that, I'm asking you to consider, before you come current and be like, well, how did I get under these circumstances in this situation, facing whatever jail time, or if you finish jail time, or if you're facing probation or parole, or finished it. Before even that, like, asking yourself, like, how did you get to the mindset or the idea of that level of decision making? But for me personally, you have to think about all the influence and impact that you have. And what I'm trying to get us to do, I'm trying to get you to do, what I've done for myself, is go back to the beginning in regards to your first teachers. Your first teachers are your family, specifically your parents. Then you have your extended family. And I have to be honest with myself. So when I think about how did I get here, the thought process and the train of thought and the mindset that I had to unlearn from before I got to this space in my life. Part of my life, I was raised by an addict. So my boo brought it up before, and I've considered it, or like I think it kind of went through one ear out the other, but the thought was always in the back of my mind. So now I think I'm at the serious point where I want to go to Al-Anon, or, a 12-step program, the groups or whatever. Because truth of the matter is, part of my child rearing years, outside of the time that she was incarcerated and outside of the time that I lived with my grandmother, and at 19, I was on my own, went off to college and figured it out. But those child rearing years, face facts, man, I was raised by an addict. So I got addict ways, because as children, and even some people to this day, now are raised or learn from watching others, So even though I may hate it, even though I may try to deny it, there are things and patterns and ways in which she moves and how she processes things and expressed herself that I picked up. And yes, some things I have been able to learn and identify, but there are other areas in which I struggle. And I just want to expose myself to that level of growth and healing. And because also too, not gonna lie, trying to quit smoking has been a challenge. I can go, 30 days, 60 days, or even when I was on probation, my freedom was at risk, so I didn't want to risk it. But now, going from day to day, being triggered by stress, let's get that right, I find myself wanting to, puff. And it's not always weeds, it's the Black and Milds. And at the end of the day, health, fitness, my overall health is one of my goals. So I don't want to act as if I'm beyond the effects of the negative effects that comes with drinking and smoking. And let's even take it a step further. I'm celebrating 20 years of DJing. And in those 20 years, I smoke, I drink, I'm supposed to stop, but I can't. 20 years of DJing, it's hazard to the workplace, smoking and drinking. I could say probably there's more times, I could probably count on my hand in my 20-year career, the times where I probably didn't partake in anything while DJing. And that's including the energy drink. Because we ain't going to act like that ain't bad for you. So, yeah. That's where I'm at, day 39. Probably going to sign up for Al-Anon just to get that extended growth and just to see what new information and insight I can gain about myself and how to move through in my life in this next chapter, because I can't go the next 20 years with the same energy, that I got here. I was able, thankfully I have been able to get here this far doing the things that I'm doing, but there's so much more in store, and I can't wait to reveal to you guys at the end of the 100 days what it is all that I'm working at. Well, of course the book is going to be done, but I got another surprise, man. I got another surprise. And I hope y'all support it. And that's where I'm at. So see y'all tomorrow. Whew. I'm almost to the halfway mark. Oh, okay, I'm going to get out. Bye.